You think I froze?
Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief. And guess what, folks? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's us. We're the funny old guys. A little bit. We can do stuff like that too, but I
That's
don't
right,
knock your
folks.
camera there.
We're flailing. We're flailing.
Oh, if we got flailing. Whoa, oh, there we are.
We're big. We're monstrous. We're wonderful, and we're humble.
I don't know. I don't know about monstrous.
Anyway, folks, this is a joke-a-thon. We're going to tell a whole bunch of jokes, and if you've been following us, you know how hysterically funny we are. Before we start, I'll say hello to Dr. Fat Packer, the famed surgeon.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Nice to see you with us today. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this one. We have a lot of fun with it. You might as well, too. Yeah, well.
Well, there you go. And below us is the retired police detective, Joe Thursday. Say hello there, buddy.
Hey, long time no see, everybody. It's good to be back and looking forward to having a great up time today.
Isn't that exciting? I understand all your jokes are going to be about police.
Well, I branded some people at a convention, so they shared some of their little stories with me.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start with some jokes there.
I have three quickies here, very much, Phil. Did you know that time flies like an arrow? But fruit flies like a banana.
Oh,
Now, what did the zero say to the eight?
what? The
He
what?
said, nice belt. I had to think about that for a while, but the zero
Oh,
said to the eight, nice belt. All
Wow.
right, buddy. Now, what do you call two crows on a branch?
I give up.
Attempted murder.
Attempted.
oh,
A
murder
group
of
of crows.
crows. Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah. See, they all went past that guy, but that's okay. We don't care.
Those jokes are way too cerebral for me because I'm old. Joe Thursday, tell us a joke.
Well, I heard that there's a man in town stealing tires off police cars. So the
Ooh.
police are working tirelessly to catch him.
Oh.
Well, shall I tell
Hey,
my? I'm going to tell my police joke too.
okay.
Very good.
In New
Danke.
York City, bad guys broke into every police precinct in the city, all boroughs, and they ripped out and stole every toilet. Is that on your list,
Ooh,
Joe?
they mentioned that they're still looking for that person. But go ahead.
But
What
right now they
happened?
have nothing to go on. Da,
Oh,
da, 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 da. Dr. Fat Packer.
Now, I'm going to try three more quickies just for you, Comedy Thief, okay?
Okay.
What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question? And
I
then the
give up.
barman says, the rhetorical question. The barman says, we don't serve time travelers in here. A time traveler walks into the bar. He does that after because he's a time
Oh,
traveler.
okay. Yeah. Boy, these
All
are
right, there are two types of people in the world. Those who need closure.
good God. What's another one?
No, just call me Dr. Fatpacker. You wait so long for somebody to say that.
What the hell kind of jokes are those? You're making
Short.
me think. Joe Thursday.
okay. So an officer sees a man wander out of a bar late at night, get in his car, and start driving erratically.
Ooh.
So a little bit down the road, the policeman pulls him over and he says, Why'd you pull me over? What was I doing? And I said, Well, what were you doing? And he said, Well, I'm on my way to go to a lecture on drinking alcohol, staying out all night, and smoking and carousing. Who's going to be, the officer says, Who's going to be giving a lecture this late at night for something like that? And the guy says, Well, my wife.
Da, 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 da. Well, to save myself some research, you ready?
What do you
Yes.
call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Oh, that's awful.
That was corny.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, these four men, they play golf every Saturday, but one day, one of them had an operation and would be laid up for months, you know? So the three men, they went to the golf range to find a replacement, and they asked him if he was available, and he said yes. So he's on time, and he plays right and beats them. He
Oh.
uses his right-handed club. The next week, he's on time, and he tees off lefty and still beats him. The third week, uh, he comes in and he's a half an hour late. And
Huh.
they say, well, you know, you play righty and then you play lefty, and yet you're always on time. Says, he goes, well, fellows, I have a Saturday ritual. I wake up and my wife is sleeping on her left side, I play lefty. And if she's sleeping on her right side, I play righty. And they said to her, well, what do you do if she's playing on her back? He goes, then I'll be a half an hour late.
you, you pig. That is the shocking and funny.
I knew you'd like it.
Joe Thursday.
Okay. So a week after my wife went missing, the police told me that I should expect the worst case scenario. So I went back to the Salvation Army and retrieved her clothes.
Oh,
Speaking of pigs, oh my God, we just lost every woman in our whole audience. That is disgusting. So anyway, well, since I'm never prepared, there's two golfers. One sliced into the rough. He's in there for 10 minutes. Buddy comes in and says, "Can't you find your ball?" He says, "No." "Oh, wait a minute, there it is." And there was his ball with a frog sitting on top of the ball. How many times have I told this one? And the frog said to the golfer, "Sir, sir, sir, if you'll kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful, young, lavish princess, and I'll make love to you intensely for the rest of your life."
woo.
I know. So the golfer picked up the frog and put it in his pocket. And his buddy says, "Are you nuts? Didn't you hear what that frog said?" Or the golf. And the fella says, with the frog in his pocket, "Yeah, I heard exactly what he said, but at this point in my life, I'd much rather have a talking frog." Oh, oh, Dr. Fatpacker.
Now, another quick joke for you. This man comes into court and he says, I would like to change my name.
Mm.
When the judge says, and what is your name? And he goes, Benito Fartface. The judge goes, well, I can see why you want to change it. What's your new name do you want? And he goes, Giuseppe Fartface.
Well, there you go. And everything and everybody's happy.
There you go.
I got a great joke, but it's not my turn, and I can't even tell it. It's about Mickey Mouse. You guys have heard it. Anyway, Joe Thursday.
Okay. So an officer observes a woman standing in the middle of the road, and he approaches her and asks, "Are you okay?" The woman says, "Yes, but how do I get to the hospital?" The officer says, "Just keep standing there."
Speaking of hospitals, there's this young couple. The family name was Sex Hour. Good German name, right? And she was pregnant. And it was time to go to the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning. And they race and rush, and they've got their clothes, and the car won't start. They finally get to the hospital, and it's a false alarm. And they said, "Mr. Sex Hour, you might as well go home. Come back tomorrow because it's a false alarm." So he does, but when he wakes up in the morning, he says, "Where the hell is my wife?" He could not remember the hospital his wife, and he ends up calling every hospital in the city with no luck. Finally, he gets the last one. He says, "Hello." He says, "Do you have a sex hour at your establishment?" And she said, "Hell no, we don't even get a coffee break." Ba ba boom. Da ba ba boom. All right, last one, doctor.
All right. Well, these three very drunk gentlemen lurched toward the train just as if they're about to move off. Now, the two rail porters, they valiantly grabbed one drunk and threw him onto the moving carriage, and then they threw on the second one there, but they failed to get the third one on the train. So the third guy collapsed on the platform, laughing hysterically. And the porters looked at him and he said, "Well, what's so funny, sir?" And he says, "Those two you threw on the train, they came to see me off."
Oh, you're talking drunk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're done, but we're not done, folks, because now we have a point of conversation just between the three of us, don't we, Doctor?
Jawohl. I got a good point of conversation here. You should like this one. This one's pretty cool because it's based on nursery rhymes. And you know, you have those nursery rhymes like for instance, Jack and Jill went up the hill, each had a buck and a quarter. Jill came down with 250. You think they went up for water? So
Boom!
anyway, but that's not what this one is. This one's pretty good. And all you have to do is finish the nursery rhyme. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe, who had so many children she didn't know what to do.
Ah,
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe, but she had no children. Your turn.
Joe, it's your turn.
Okay.
Are you
The
as
lady who had, yes, no children that slowed her down. So she ran away to the circus and she married a clown.
Oh,
Oh!
that's as good. Jawohl. I like that. How about you, comedy thief?
Okay, there was an old lady who lived in a shoe, but she had no children. But she was hungry and wanted some, and she was a witch, so she took four neighbor kids and put them in the cauldron.
Oh, we know where
Ta-da!
you. Oh,
All right, all right. Here we go. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe, who had so many children she didn't know what to do.
Yes.
And there was an old lady who lived in a shoe but had no children. She knew what to do.
but I'm bumped.
Ba-dum-bum.
Anyway, we're done. We're out of here. Thanks very much for being a part of our funny. Oh, wait. He said, I forget almost every time. We invite a very famous celebrity to be on our very next Funny Old Guys video, don't we, guys?
Jawohl, jawohl.
We do, don't we? So anyway, Dr. Fatpacker, who should we invite to be on our next Funny Old Guys video?
I want to invite that very talented actress. She played Catwoman, and she also was in Die Another Day. You know, Halle Berry.
I think
like
she was
Halle
in.
Berry.
I think she might have been in Roots, too.
Maybe, I don't know.
Tree Roots. That's a whole different movie. But
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
she is absolutely lovely. So anyway,
Oh,
Halle,
okay.
you're going to be our very next Funny Old Guys video. You got to check in within 24 hours at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Halle, I wonder where she got that first name. If you don't check in 24 hours, baby doll, you're going to end up in the trash bin. So,
No.
this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye and farewell, and pass it along to Dr. Fatpacker, the surgeon, for his goodbye and his farewell.
Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. I said that earlier, but I really meant it goodbye. So, anyways, before you go, you could do us a favor and please go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice. Or we would appreciate it, you know. Also, if you want to get a hold of us, you send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. All one word, but you know that. And we will send you one of these fancy dancy business card things. It has our YouTube address on there. Now you'll know where to find us all the time, and you could come and you could laugh for hours. I'm telling you right now.
And Joe Thursday, the retired police detective, say goodbye and farewell to the millions of Funny Old Guys viewers.
Boy, a million. All right. So long, everyone. Look forward to being with you next time.
Really? Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. And we'll see you all down the road.